It all begins quietly. You rise to get a glass of water. Your pup trails behind. You head to the bathroom. They're there again. Even when you switch rooms to check your phone, they follow like a gentle shadow. At first, it feels sweet and charming, but soon you recognize a trend. You can't help but ask yourself, why does my dog shadow me constantly? The truth is layered. It's not merely about love. It runs deeper, touching on emotions. In some cases, it's more urgent than we realize. Dogs don't follow solely out of affection. They're emotionally syncing with you. You represent their anchor, compass, and emotional guide. When they trail after you, they're often expressing, "I need reassurance, I feel safe with you." This behavior is especially true for puppies and rescues. In nature, young dogs stay close to their pack leader. When you become that leader, often without realizing, you are their emotional refuge. Your presence signals stability. If a dog has ever faced fear or neglect, following you addresses a deep instinct. Stay near what feels secure. They aren't clingy, they're merely protecting themselves. However, following isn't solely rooted in past trauma. Even well-adjusted dogs want to sync with you emotionally. Your dog picks up on your energy, posture, tone, even your breathing. By following, they stay in tune, not just with your actions, but also with your feelings. A quiet pup trailing you may not speak commands. They might just be checking on you. Are you okay? Are we still bonded? Am I where I belong? Then there's purpose. Certain breeds, like working dogs, shepherds, and hounds, have long been trained to stay alert to their handlers' movements. So when they follow, it's not neediness, it's utility. Your movement sparks their instinct. What's our destination? Is there a task at hand? This constant following becomes less about affection and more about duty. The most significant reason for their following, though? It's trust. A dog that follows isn't just responding, they're actively choosing you, again and again. Choosing your scent, your voice, your rhythm. Choosing to be close, not out of obligation, but because in their eyes, there's no safer place. This is loyalty in its truest form. Quiet, persistent, and unyielding. Here's where many overlook the truth. Sometimes, dogs follow to protect us. While you may not notice, your dog picks up on your emotional changes. Sadness, anxiety, anger. When your mood shifts, they draw closer, not from understanding, but from empathy. Following turns into emotional protection, a silent companionship. They don't need to mend you, they only want to be near. This is love in its purest essence. But can following signal something unhealthy? Occasionally, yes. If it morphs into obsession or anxiety when separated from you, it may stem from insecurity or poor boundaries. A dog should feel at ease alone. If they can't, that's not love, it's unresolved fear. This requires gentle training for independence and positive associations with alone time. Yet, most often, following isn't a concern. It's a message. The real question isn't, how do I stop this? It's, what is my dog communicating? Because when your dog trails you from room to room, lies quietly outside the shower, or waits by the door when you leave, what they communicate is, I choose you. I trust you. My world feels complete when you're near. Not merely because you feed them, not only due to your training. In a world of uncertainties, you're their one constant they truly understand.